remember that we are in the holy presence of God. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
God the Father, creator of all things divine, we thank you for allowing us to expand the vision of the world you designed and manifest its beauty through our art. Your creations are the inspiration to our every piece. We offer them to you as a sign of our appreciation for making us stewards of the earth.
We have wronged and disobeyed your creations, Father, and the world you made for us suffers in endless circles and dull grace. Accept our works as an apology. We ask you to send your Holy Spirit to help us restore the beauty and peace you graciously bestow.
May every note in our song touch the hearts of many and bring them to you.
May every dance be a testament to the holy temple, which is our body, which you have molded in your hands.
May every dramatic piece bring joy and inspiration in your name.
May every painting and art piece capture how beautiful the environment is in which you have designed, and may every literary work help create empathy among groups and individuals with you as our guide.
Humble us if we take these gifts for granted. Give us wisdom if we lose motivation and creative energy.
Make us instruments of love as we reflect your words and the deeds of your Son in everything we produce.
That through these, we inspire others and lead them back to you. Amen. Our Lassallean prayer. I will continue, O my God, to do all my action for the love of you. Saint John Baptist de La Salle,
pray for us.
live Jesus in our hearts forever. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Magiliw, pelas na silangan, alam ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka masisi. Sa dagat at mundong sa simoy at sa langit mamahal, may nilagang tulad, awit sa panlayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdidinig. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng buwan, ating pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya ng may mga mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
MANNIS is a Yakan word for beauty. Today, we will celebrate and appreciate different forms of beauty through the arts. Good day, everyone. This is Kerwin Octavo, Media and Information Literacy Faculty, your host for today's event. MANNIS 2021 is a two-part event of Salle University Integrated School Arts and Design Shop of the Senior High School Department. This morning, we have been astonished by the online exhibition and presentation of works of our visual and multimedia arts and creative writing streams. This afternoon is the moment for our grade 12 performing arts strand as they showcase the performances produced in their apprenticeship and exploration in the arts class. It would definitely be another awe-inspiring recital of our young artists from the music, dance, and theater streams. To formally open our program, may we call on our Arts and Design Track Coordinator, Mr. Engelbert Talunton.
It's almost a year since we kept ourselves in the confines of our homes and turned our rooms as our classrooms, and our computer screens our blackboards. Video conferences, online messaging, and the Animo space became indispensable tools for us to cope the daily grind of online classes. Despite these challenges, the Lasallian education remained committed, determined, and innovative to ensure the quality learning is still achievable despite the new normal that the world is experiencing. Today, as we close the second term of the academic year, our senior high school arts and design track students are testament to our ability to push in the midst of all the hurdles the pandemic has brought us. These young Lasallian artists and students of ADT, along with their teachers, curated visual and multimedia artworks and performances that display Lasallian talent and artistry. For this term, our grade 12 ADT presents to you MANNIS, an indigenous word for beauty from the Yakan ethno-linguistic group. MANNIS will give us a glimpse of the different outputs of the ADT students from their theory and workshop classes held not in the comforts of the art studio, nor in rehearsal rooms where there are enough space to move, but were created during our online classes, innovating and reimagining available resources. MANNIS shows us the beauty of creating art, not just for art's sake, but the beauty that reminds us that art is a vital part of our humanity, especially in these times when we are alienated by separation and physical distancing. We hope that you will enjoy the artworks of our ADT students for this second term, which they worked on during their online classes. Mula po sa bumubuo ng programa ng MANNIS, malugod po namin kayong binabati sa inyong panonood. Mabuhay ang sining!
Thank you so much, Sir Engel. Let us kick the festivities off with the students from the music stream who are given the task to write and perform original compositions that are inspired by anything that puts them in the zone. Have you seen the movie Soul? Let's hear these music creations that place our young artists inside their in-the-zone bubbles. This will be followed by a solo performance from our grade 12 dance student. Throughout the term, our dance stream students explore different types of choreography in the quest to discover their own artistic style as dancers choreographers. Dear guests, wherever you're watching this recital now, please do give our music and dance streams a resounding applause.
For you, go to hell, she said. I don't wanna ever see you again. Is this real? Is it in my head? These things never what they seem, but then you make it real to me. Some love I haven't seen. Those nights never seem to be ending. Watch you sleep and I miss it then. I don't wanna ever be your friend. Can you see what we were back then? I guess you loved me more.
Golden brown eyes with the warmth of a sunset. And I can't stop thinking about you, can't resist it. And I know this is sudden, but I'd like to ask, would you like to go out, get some crinkle cut fries? I met you in the middle of a Monday afternoon. Went up to the library with your eyes still reading a book. When I saw you, my whole body froze in place. I was talking awkwardly, but your presence made my day. Golden brown eyes with the warmth of a sunset. And I can't stop thinking about you, can't resist it. And I know this is sudden, but I'd like to ask, would you like to go out, get some crinkle cut fries? I would wake up in the morning sleeping next to you. Then I make a cup of coffee and some brekkie too. Cooking eggs and bacon with a side of rice. Making you some bread, give you a slice. And I know you love staying in your bed, so I'll serve it to you as I read the book instead. And I love it when you read me while we cuddle and I kiss your head. Golden brown eyes with the warmth of a sunset. And I can't stop thinking about you, can't resist it. And I know this is sudden, but I'd like to ask, would you like to go out, get some crinkle cut fries? I can't stop looking at your eyes. Would you be my crinkle cut fries? I can't stop looking at your eyes. Would you be my crinkle cut fries? Golden brown eyes with the warmth of a sunset. And I can't stop thinking about you, can't resist it. And I know this is sudden, but I'd like to ask, would you like to go out, get some crinkle cut fries? Golden brown eyes with the warmth of a sunset. And I can't stop thinking about you, can't resist it. And I know this is sudden, but I'd like to ask, would you like to go out, get some crinkle cut fries? I can't stop looking at your eyes. Would you be my crinkle cut fries? I can't stop looking at your eyes. Would you be my crinkle cut fries?
Hello, my name is Bernice Ignacio, and this piece is from the musical of In the Heights by Lin-Manuel Miranda. Choreographing the musical number of It Won't Be Long Now was a different experience because, unlike my previous assignments, this piece really relied heavily on the narrative of the musical and the blockings on stage. Hints of hip hop and theater jazz were present in the actual musical, which were taken into account as I was beginning to choreograph for this assignment. When I begin to create choreographies, I really enjoy creating details and then translating them into bigger movements. So this piece was fairly easy for me to do. I made use of specific motifs, or in simpler terms, dance phrases, and repeated those motifs as the piece goes on. Now, translating this choreography to be fit for the screens has also been a different experience, but in terms of choreography, it wasn't much of a challenge to adjust considering that I originally intended this for a theater setting and there were already elements of acting. So without further ado, I present to you an original dance composition of mine, It Won't Be Long Now, from the musical of In the Heights.
The elevated train by my window doesn't faze me anymore. The rattling screams don't disrupt my dreams. It's a lullaby in its way. The elevated train drives everyone insane, but I don't mind, oh no. When I bring back boys, they can't tolerate the noise, and that's okay, 'cause I never let them stay. And one day, I'm hopping that elevated train and I'm riding away. It won't be long now. Boys around the way holler at me when I'm walking down the street. Their machismo pride doesn't break my stride. It's a compliment, so they say. The boys around the way holler at me every day, but I don't mind, oh no. If I'm in the mood, it will not be with some dude who is whistling 'cause he has nothing to say, or who's honking at me from his Chevrolet. One day, I'm hopping in a limousine and I'm driving away. It won't be long now. I used to be help, SOS.
Good morning, Vanessa. If it isn't the loveliest girl in the place,
You've got some schmutz on your face.
Good morning, good morning.
Vanessa.
Vanessa, yeah, yeah. Vanessa.
Vanessa! I'm thirsty, coño!
Neighborhood salon is the place I am working for the moment. As I cut their hair, ladies talk and share every day who's doing who and why. The neighborhood salon doesn't pay me what I wanna be making, but I don't mind. As I sweep the curb, I can hear those turbo engines blazing a trail through the sky. I look up and think about the years gone by, but one day I'm walking in JFK and I'm gonna fly. It won't be long now, any day.
333 is a spoken word poetry that I wrote back in grade 11. I wrote this with the sentiments of wanting to reignite the passion for our mother tongue because all those years of colonization are still present today. Choreographing for poetry was one of the assignments in our Apex class, And I realized that in making dance compositions for poetries, you really have to listen to the message of the poem and listen as well with how it is spoken because it is directly related to the musicality of your movements. For this piece, I explored more in detailed movements and listening to the diction of the words for the movement. And without further ado, I present to you 333.
Ginapos, binihag at nagdusa. Pilipinas kong mahal pero iniwang nag-iisa. Hindi kwentong pagsuyo, ngunit pagsuyo ng damdaming makabayan, na sana sa pagkamulat ng mata ay makamit ang kalayaan. 333, mahaba-habang panahon ng kawalan ng sariling dila ng mga Indyo. Indyo kung tawagin ng mga mestizo at nakatataas, kanilang matay na gamit upang makita ang kababaan ng antas. At kung ihahambing sa kasulukuyang panahon, nagbago lang ang paligid, wala namang pag-ahon. Mga katagang Pilipinas kong mahal, kadalasan sa buwan ng wika na lang itinatanghal. Hindi ba sa bahay nagsisimula ang pagkatuto? Ngunit karamihan sa kabataan hindi tinuturuan ng Filipino, kaya habang tumatanda, nagiging banyaga sa sariling bansa. 333, inalipusta, napipi at tuluyang nauuto. Parehas lang ang ihip ng hangin. Iniwan na lang ang pagbabago sa mga dalangin.
Hey guys, I am Celine Melotto and this is my original hip-hop piece. I am not going to lie, I found it a little difficult to choreograph this piece due to some tough times, but I specifically chose this music to help me out with it. While doing this choreography, I was taking different freestyles and improvs that I did with a specific part of the song and improved it, developed it to make it look better. So here it is, guys. I hope you enjoy it. This is my original choreography to the song To the Beat by ATEEZ.
계속 뺏기고 뺏기니 참 부끄럽지 뜯어보여줄게 배로 제다 비슷 떠는 새끼들이 넘쳐난리 아주 칭찬해요 두 배로 이렇게 생겨버렸지 too many twins 뿌듯하지 모두 화이팅 우리 남겨같이 우리 춤을 출 테니 여러 개
빨라 멀리 손잡고 돌아지고 한 바퀴 빨라 my boys 너 크게 소리 질러 내가 Let it shine Let it shine Let it shine 확 미쳐버린다
가짜는 날들 저래 여기에 오지마 픽 내가 밤의 경계는 내려 내 몸에 흩어져 힙 어디라 빛이 난 몸에 스치 여긴 뜨거워 난 더더 여기저기 어디 둘러보는 너네 목기면 모두 다 같아지 힙 이제 막 분위긴 끝없이 올라가 전부터 들었지 근데 넌 뭐가 다 불만이야 그렇게 배알이 골리니 자격지심이지 이미 우인자는 위치 뭐래 해봐도 전부 우리가 이게
빨라 멀리 손잡고 돌아지고 한 바퀴 빨라 my boys 너 크게 소리 질러 내가 Let it shine Let it shine Let it shine
확 미쳐버린다
따라해라 모두 다 I'll make you say wow
Start rap Start rap
다 미쳐버렸다 나를 멈추지 마라 I'll make you say wow
Start rap Start rap
규칙은 너무 여긴 게
Wow! We can really see the passion and love from these solo artists through their performances. Share with us what you think of these performances by posting or tweeting using the hashtags MANNISADT12, hashtag Virtual Exhibition Recital, and hashtag DLSU-IS. Our team will be reading your posts and tweets. You can also view these music and dance presentations and other artworks and performances of our ADT students on our official website. Please check the comment section for the website's address. I know everyone's enthusiastic to know who our next performers are, but we have to hold your excitement for a little while as we pause for a short screen break. Welcome back to MANNIS, a term and exhibition recital of grade 12 student artists of Salle University Senior High School Arts and Design track. It seems that our next performers are ready to take the spotlight. The theater stream is about to take the virtual stage with the culminating performance of all theater art workshops taken under the wings of Arts and Design track. To give us a slice of their expertise on acting, theater design, play production, and stage management, here is their interpretation of No Exit by Jean-Paul Sartre. 3, 2, 1, curtain.
Good day, everyone. Welcome to an adaptation of No Exit. This play is directed by 119 Theater students, managed by 119 Theater students, and performed by 119 Theater students. If you are a human being capable of creating wise choices, then I suggest you like and share this performance. During the show, you might find yourself feeling hot. Please do not panic. This is normal and expected in this residence. For questions about the torture chamber and toothbrush, please direct these to our cell number 0966 666 6666. We advise that you visit the restroom before we start because once the show begins, there will be no bathroom breaks. After all, this is damnation without relief. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Welcome, Mr. Gossin.
This is it? Sense of isolation, like I don't exist beyond this. Well, I guess one gets used to it in time.
Did you say exist? Some do, some don't.
Yeah, sure. Still, didn't expect this, you know? What did he tell us down there?
About what?
About this, place.
Really, sir? How could you believe such cock and bull nonsense told by people who'd never set foot here? For of course, if they had.
That's true. But, were the instruments of torture, the racks and red hot pinchers and all of that,
Ah, you must have your little joke, sir.
My little joke, no. I wasn't joking. So, no mirrors, no doors, or windows, I know this. It's expected, I guess. And nothing I can use. But damn it! I should have left my toothbrush.
That's good. You haven't gotten over your... what do you call it? Sense of human dignity. Excuse me for smiling.
Be more polite. I know the position I'm in, but I won't tolerate.
Sorry, sir. No offense meant. But all our guests ask me the same thing. Silly questions, if you pardon me saying so. Where's the torture chamber? That's the first thing they ask. After a bit, they start in about their toothbrushes and whatnot. Good heavens, Mr. Garson. Can you not use your brains? What would be the point of brushing one's teeth, sir?
Right. The Crohn's contraption I'm seeing. I suppose there will be times when I stare at it. Suffering while it watches, that's the idea, isn't it? Suppose you're under orders not to answer questions, and I won't exist. So that's that. No toothbrush and no bed either. Does that mean no one ever sleeps?
That's so.
Just as I expected. Why should one sleep? It's like life without break.
What do you mean by that?
What do I mean? Oh. Thought so. That's why there's something so weird about you. They're paralyzed.
What are you talking about?
Your eyelids. We move ours up and down. Blinking, we call it. It's like a small black shutter that clicks down. Wait. So that's the idea. I'm to live without eyelids. No eyelids, no sleep it follows. I always had good nights as I rested in happy little dreams. Oh. Is it daytime now?
Can't you see? The lights are on.
Ah. It's your daytime, but what about outside?
Outside?
You know what I mean? Beyond this. Whatever this is.
Well, there are other rooms.
And what lies beyond them?
That's all.
Surely you have a day off sometimes, right? Where do you go? Fine. Should have guessed as much. Where's the light switch?
There isn't any.
So I have to live with my eyes open all the time then?
To live, did you say?
Let's not beat around the bush. The one's eyes open forever. Always broad and bright light in my eyes and in my head. Hey, that bronze thing I can see from my screen. Is there a way I can make the lights in that room go off?
You can't move or interact with it. It is to stay there. Besides, if you can touch it in some way, you won't be able to lift it. It is very heavy.
I guess you're right.
Very well, sir. If you don't need me anymore, I'll be off.
What? Going? Well, it's weird. I see a button on my screen. There's something. If I press it, will you come?
Well, yes, that's so, in a way, but it doesn't always work. There's something wrong with the settings of this code.
It's working alright.
So it is. But I wouldn't count on it too much either, if I were you. It's capricious.
Then what about this then? This little red circle. Another button? What is it for?
Can't you see? It's not an ordinary egress button.
Ah, exit. But can I really exit and enter another room then? Then what says of this? Fine, you can go.
Did you ring, sir?
No.
This is your room, madam. If there is any information you require... Most of our guests have quite a lot to ask me. Anyhow, as regards the toothbrush and the bell, and that monstrosity on the other frame. Not you, Mr. Garcia. This gentleman can tell you anything you want to know. We've had a little chat.
Where's Florence? Yo, are you deaf? Where is she?
I don't know.
Ah, that's the way it works, is it? Torture by separation. Well, as far as I'm concerned, you won't get anywhere. Florence was a boring idiot.
Wait a minute. Who do you think I am?
You? The torturer, of course.
That's a good one. Great joke. Me, the torturer. So you came in, looked at me and thought I was one of the staff. It's at Valley's fault. Should have introduced us. Anyway, I'm Joseph Garcin, journalist and a man of letters by profession. And your Mrs.
Not Mrs. I'm not married.
Oh, okay. Right, very well. Now that we've broken the ice, do you really think I look like a torturer? How do you even know what a torturer looks like? Based on your reaction, you have some ideas.
They look scared.
Scared? That's ridiculous. Who should they be even scared of? Their victims?
Laugh away, but I know what I'm talking about. I've always washed my face in the glass.
In the glass? Oh, great. They removed everything that could be a glass. Well, anyway, I'm telling you, I'm not scared. Although, not that I take my position lightly, though. I realize our little situation here. But I'm not afraid.
Well, that's your affair. Are you here all the time, or do you go outside?
Outside? Haven't you taken a look? There's no door, same as mine.
Well, that's too bad, I guess.
I cannot understand that I'm boring you, and for me, I'd rather be alone. I want to think things out, and I do that better by myself, I mean. I'm sure we'll manage somehow. No, I'm no talker. I don't move much. In fact, I'm a very peaceful person. Only we should be considerate to each other, though. You know, to ease the situation for us both.
I'm not polite.
Then I must be polite for the both of us, then.
Ah, your mouth.
Sorry?
Your mouth. Can't you keep your mouth still? You keep twisting it. It's disgusting.
Sorry. I wasn't aware.
Right. There! You talk about politeness and you don't even control your face. Remember, you're not alone. You're not supposed to inflict your fear on me.
What about you? Aren't you afraid?
What's the use? There was some point in being afraid before, when I still had hope.
There's no more hope. But it's still before. We haven't suffered much yet.
Right. Well, what's gonna happen?
I don't know. I'm waiting.
No, don't look up. I know what you're hiding with your hands. I know you don't have a face. Wait, what? I don't know you.
I'm not the torturer, madam.
I didn't think you were. I just thought someone was trying to play a trick on me. So, is anyone else coming?
No, madam. No one else is coming.
Oh, then it's just the three of us. This gentleman, this lady, and myself.
There's nothing funny here.
No, it's just this room. It's so bare and only a boring chair. And the lights it's quite tacky. It makes me think of the holidays when I used to visit that boring old aunt of mine, Aunt Mary. Her house is filled with ugly things. I suppose each of us has our own light like a holiday tree. So is this color mine? But I'm in pale blue, and this light is vivid green. You can't expect me to stay in this light.
Well, would you like mine then?
Ah, yours. That's sweet of you. But really, no. I don't think it would be better. We've got to take what comes to us, and I'll stick with the unflattering green light. Though, the one that might do is that gentleman's.
Ahem. Did you hear that, Mr. Garson?
The light. Yeah, here, little help?
Thanks. Since we're going to live together, we should introduce ourselves. My name is Rigaud. Estelle Rigaud.
And I'm Inez Serrano. Very pleased to meet you.
Joseph Garcin.
Do you require me any longer?
No, you can go. I'll call when I want you.
You're very pretty. I wish we had some flowers to welcome you with.
Flowers? Yes, I loved flowers. Only they'd fade quickly here. Oh well. The great thing is to keep as cheerful as we can, right? Of course, you two are.
Yeah. Last week. You?
I'm recent. Yesterday. To be honest, the burial isn't even done yet. The wind's blowing my sister's veil. She's trying her best to cry. Oh, come on, Olga, put some effort. That's better. Two little tears are twinkling under the black veil. OMG! Look at her. She's holding my sister's arm, Olga. Helping her along. She's not even crying. But I don't blame her. Tears always messes up one's makeup. You see, Olga was my bosom friend, you know.
Did you suffer?
Nah, I was only half conscious mostly.
What was it?
Pneumonia. Oh, well, it's over now. They're leaving the cemetery. Bye-bye. My husband stayed at home, probably crying. Poor man. How about you?
The gas stove.
And you, Mr. Garcin?
12 bullets through my chest. I'm so sorry. I think I'm not good company among the dead.
Please don't use that word. It's so... I mean, it doesn't mean much. Though, if we have to mention the state we're in, I suggest we call ourselves... Wait, absentees. How long were you absent?
About a month or so, I think.
Where do you come from?
From Rio.
I'm from Paris. Did you leave anyone down there?
Yes, my wife. She's waiting at the entrance of the barracks. She comes there pretty much every day, but they won't let her in. She doesn't know I'm absent, but she suspected it already. Now she's going away. She's wearing her black dress. Nice choice. But she isn't crying, but she never did cry. Look at those big tragic eyes with that martyred look they always had. Ah, so irritating.
Mr. Garcin,
Huh?
you look so far away. I'm sorry I disturbed you.
No, I was setting my life in order.
Sure.
You may laugh, but you should follow my example, you know.
No need. My life's in perfect order. It tied itself up nicely, so I don't bother about it now.
Oh, really? You think it's as simple as that? Gosh! Whew! It's so hot here. Do you mind if I,
Ew! No! I mean, please don't. I hate men in their shirt sleeves.
Alright then. You know, I used to spend my nights in the newspaper office, right? It was a regular black hole, so we never kept our coats on. It was definitely hot there. Huh. It's night now.
Yeah. Olga's undressing. Must be after midnight. Time sure passes by quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, after midnight. They locked up my room.
Oh, look! They put their coats on the backs of their chairs and rolled up their shirt sleeves. The air stinks of men and cigar smoke. I used to like living like that.
Well, in that case, our tastes differ. What about you? Do you like men in their shirt sleeves?
Oh, oh no. I don't care for men much anyway.
Really? I don't know why they put us three together.
What's that? What did you say?
I'm looking at you two and thinking that we're going to live together. It's so weird. I expected to meet old friends or relatives.
Ah, an old friend with a hole in the middle of his face.
Yeah, him too. But why? Why should we, of all people, be put together?
A fluke, I think. They put people together in the order of who came next. Why are you laughing?
Because you amuse me with your flukes. As if they made mistakes. But suppose you have to reassure yourself anyhow.
I wonder, do you think we already met each other at some point in our lives?
Oh, never. I wouldn't have forgotten you.
Or maybe we have friends in common. Do you know the Dubois Seymours?
No.
But everyone went to their parties.
Well, what was their job?
Oh, they don't do anything. Though they have a lovely house in the country.
Well, I didn't. I was a post office clerk.
Oh, of course. That case. How about you, Mr. Garcia?
I'm pretty sure we've never met. I always lived in Rio.
Then you're right. All of this is just mere chance.
So is it by chance this room is as bare as we see it? Is it an accident that the lights are what it is? Mere chance. And that statue on the other window. Do you think it's there by accident? And what about the heat here? I'm telling you, they planned all of this. Down to the last detail, this room was set for us.
But really, everything here is so ugly. All in angles, so uncomfortable.
Yeah, and well, did you think I used to live in a bare room with colored lights then?
So it was all set up?
Yes. And they've put us together deliberately.
I can't bear the idea of anyone expecting something from me. It always made me want to do just the opposite.
Well, do it if you can. You don't even know what they expect.
What the hell? So something's coming to me from you too? Something terrible. There are some faces that tell me everything at once. Yours don't say anything.
Look. Why are we together? You've given us enough hints. You might as well be honest already.
But I don't know anything. I'm as much as in the dark as you are. Legit, nothing.
Well, we have to know.
If only each of us had the guts
To tell what?
tell. Estelle,
Yeah?
what did you do? I mean, why did they send you here?
That's just it. I don't have a single clue. In fact, I think this is just a big mistake. Don't smile. There must be thousands of absentees every day. They're probably started out by stupid employees who don't know their job. So they're bound to make mistakes sometimes. I mean, think about it. Isn't it better to think that we got here by mistake?
Is that all you have to tell us?
What else should I tell? I have nothing to hide. I lost my parents when I was a kid, married an old rich man to support my younger brother. Then, 2 years ago, I met the man I was fated to love. He asked me to run away with him, but I refused. Then I got pneumonia and it finished me. That's the whole story. Maybe I did wrong to sacrifice my youth to a man nearly 3 times my age. But do you think that could be called a sin?
Not really. But now tell me, do you think it's a crime to stand by one's own principles?
Of course not. Surely no one could blame a man for that.
Wait, you see, I ran a pacifist newspaper, then a war broke out. What was I supposed to do? Everyone was watching me wondering, will he dare? Well, I dared. I folded my arms and they shot me. Did I do anything wrong?
Wrong? Honestly, you were...
Look, what's the point of throwing dust at each other's eyes? We all did something horrible.
How dare you?
Yes, we are criminals. Murderers, all 3 of us. We're in hell, people. They never make mistakes, and people aren't damned for nothing.
Stop! For heaven's sake, stop!
In hell, damned souls. That's us, all 3.
Can you stop?
A damned soul, that's you, Estelle, and even Garson is one too. There have been people who burned their lives out for our sakes, and we chuckled over it. So now we have to pay the price.
Will you keep your mouth shut? Damn it!
Well. I understand now. I know why they've put us free together.
What do you mean?
I mean that each of us will act as torturer of the 2 others.
No. I shall never be your torturer. I don't want to hurt anyone.
Can you just shut up?
So the solution's
Shut
easy.
up.
Wait. So the solution's easy enough. Each of us stays put in his or her corner. You there, and I here. Also, we mustn't speak, okay? Not one word. That won't be difficult, right?
Do I have to be
Right?
silent too?
Yeah. That way we'll work out our own salvation. Looking into ourselves, never raising our heads. Okay?
Okay.
Fine.
Then goodbye.
Excuse me. Do you have a mirror? A pocket mirror will do. Even if you won't talk, you might lend me one.
Don't worry, I have one. It's gone. They must have taken it from me at the entrance.
Oh, this definitely sucks.
Hey, what's wrong?
I feel so strange. Do you ever feel that way? When I can see myself, I begin to wonder if I really exist. I pat myself just to make sure, but it doesn't help.
Well, you're lucky then, because I'm always conscious of myself in my mind. Painfully conscious.
Right. In your mind. But everything that goes on in one's head is so vague. It makes one want to sleep. You know, I have 6 big mirrors in my bedroom. Even when I talk to people, I always made sure that there was a mirror nearby. It kept me alert, seeing myself as what others saw me. Oh no! My lipstick! I'm sure it's all crooked. I can't go on without a mirror. I just can't.
Can I try to be your mirror then? Come closer to the screen, babe. I have time for you, so come and look at me.
But...
No, come on. He doesn't count.
But we're going to hurt each other. You said that yourself.
Do I look like I wanted to hurt you?
I mean, I can tell.
Most likely you'll hurt me. Still, does it matter? If I have to suffer, it may as well be at your pretty hands. Come on. Go on. Come closer. Closer. Look into my eyes, and what do you see?
You look stupid. I can't even see myself.
But I can. Every inch of you. Just ask me questions. I'll be as honest as any looking glass.
Please, Mr. Garson, is our chatter boring?
I told you, don't worry about him. As I said, he doesn't count. We're by ourselves. Ask away.
Are my lips okay?
No, they're a bit smudgy.
I knew it. Luckily, no one saw me yet. I'll try again.
That's better. No. Follow the line of your lips. Wait, I'll guide you and you should do as I do. That's good. There. That looks good.
As good as when I came in?
Much better. Crueler. Your mouth looks quite diabolical that way.
What? And you say you like it? This is frustrating. Miss Serrano, are you sure it looks okay?
Please, won't you call me Inez?
Are you sure it looks alright?
You're lovely, Estelle.
But how can I rely on your taste? Is it the same as mine? This is driving me crazy!
I do have your taste, baby. Look at me. No, straight. Come on. Now smile. I'm not so ugly either, aren't I? Aren't I better than one of your mirrors?
I don't know. You're scary. My reflections are not like that. Of course, I knew it so well. Like something I had tamed.
And why shouldn't you tame me? Listen, I want you to call me Inez. We must be great friends.
Oh, I don't make friends with the women very easily.
Not with postal clerks, you mean? Oh my gosh. What is that on the bottom of your cheek? A pimple?
A pimple? Where?
You know the way they catch larks with a mirror? I'm your lark mirror, dearie, and you can't escape me. There's no pimple, by the way. Look, I'm not Garson. I won't stop looking at you. I'll be nice, okay? Very, very nice. Only you must be nice to me too.
Are you really attracted by me?
Very much.
But I wish he'd notice me too.
Of course, because he's a man. You won. Look at her, damn it. Don't pretend you don't hear us.
You're right. I stuck my fingers in my ears, but your voices are too loud. Now will you leave me in peace? Not interested in the both of you.
Not in me, perhaps, but how about this child? Aren't you interested in her? I saw for your game, Garson. You got on your high horse just to impress her.
I ask you to leave me in peace, right? There's someone talking about me in the newspaper office and I want to listen. If it'll make you any happier, let me tell you that I have no use for that so-called child.
Thanks.
Oh, I meant it, rudely.
You... Grr!
Guys, you know I told you not to speak.
It's her fault. She started it. I didn't ask anything from her, but she came and offered me her mirror.
Whatever you say, dearie, we know that you're just trying to catch his attention.
Well, why shouldn't I?
You're crazy, both of you. Don't you see where this is leading us? For pity's sake, keep your mouths shut. Let's all sit down, quietly. We look at the floor and try to forget the others are there.
To forget about the others? Yeah, right. As much as you try, you can't deny the fact that we are here. Try as much as you can to hide, but we know you can't. You even stole my face, you know it and I don't. And what about her? About Estelle? You stole her from me too. If she and I were alone, do you think she'd treat me like this? No? No. So, take your hands from your face because I won't leave you in peace. You'll stay there like the coward you are, and I won't stand for that. I prefer to choose my own hell. I prefer to look you in the eye and face it and fight it out face to face.
Fine. Have it your way. We were bound to come to this anyway. If they had put me in a room with men can keep their mouths shut, little. But it's no use wanting the impossible. So, I attacked you, pretty girl. You were making eyes at me.
Oh, let me be.
Well, I did warn you. I ask you nothing but peace and a little silence. I tried to hear Gomez speaking, but it wasn't easy with all your loud chatter. He stopped talking. Well, I've got to see it through somehow. I want to know who I have to deal with.
You already know. There's nothing more to learn.
You're wrong. As long as each of us are not honest, why they were damned. We know nothing. Nothing that counts anyway. Estelle, how about you go first? Tell us, why were you damned?
I told you I have no clue. They never told me anything.
Didn't tell me either. But I have an idea. Maybe you're just shy of speaking first. Right. I'll lead off. I'm not a very respectable person. And
Oh, wow, I wouldn't have guessed that.
look, I'm here because I treated my wife poorly for 5 years or so. Naturally, she's still suffering. There she is. I've given her back my things. She's sitting by the window with my coat on her knees. The coat with the 12 bullet holes. It's like a museum piece. That coat, scarred with history. I used to wear it, Now look, she can't even shed a tear, not even once. You know, night after night I came home blind and drunk, sick of wine and women. But she never really did cry. Honestly, don't even regret anything.
Why did you hurt her like that?
Because it was so damn easy and a word was enough to make her flinch. But she never reproached. I watched and waited, but no, not a tear, not a protest, and I tell you, I regret nothing. The truth is she admired me too much. Does it mean anything to you?
No, nobody admired me.
Good for you then. I suppose my story was vague. Well, here's something you can imagine. I brought a girl to stay in our house. My wife slept upstairs. She must have heard, pretty much everything. She was an early riser, and, as I and the girl stayed in bed late, you know what she did? She served us our morning coffee.
What the hell?
I know. I expected that reaction. Huh. It's Gomez, and it's not talking about me. What were you saying? Right, well, your turn.
Well, I was what some people down there called a damn bitch. So it's no surprise being here, really.
Is that all you have to say?
No. There was an affair with Florence, a dead man's tale, with 3 corpses to it. He to start with, then she and I. It was a clean sweep. Only that room. I see him now and then. Empty, with the doors locked. Wait, they just unlocked them. For rent? What the?
Excuse me.
For rent? No, that's too ridiculous.
Excuse me. 3 deaths, you say? 3?
Yeah, 3.
1 man and 2 women.
Yes.
Well, did he kill himself?
Him? No, he doesn't have the guts for that. But then he was run over by a tram. Silly death, honestly. I was living with them. He was my cousin. You know, I don't regret a thing. Still, I'm not keen on telling you the story.
Fine, so you got sick of him?
All sorts of little things he did gets on my nerves. For example, when he made this noise when he was drinking, sort of gurgle. He's pathetic, really, vulnerable. Why are you smiling?
Because I'm not vulnerable.
Ha! No, don't be so sure. And so I crept inside her skin and she saw the world through my eyes. When she left him, I had her on my hands. We shared a bed sitting room at the other end of the town.
And then?
And then that tram did its job. I used to remind her every day, yes, dearest, we killed him between us. I'm cruel, really.
Really? So am I.
No, you're not cruel. It's something else.
What?
Look, when I say I'm cruel, I mean I can't get on without making people suffer. For 6 months, I tormented her mind. And one night, she got up and turned on the gas while I was sleeping. And then she crept back into bed. So now you know.
Well.
What?
Nothing. Only that it's not a pretty story.
Obviously.
Your turn, little girl. What have you done?
I told you, I have no idea.
Right. Then we'll help you. That fellow with the smashed face. Who was he?
Who?
The man you were so scared of seeing when you came in.
Oh, him. He's just a friend.
Oh, a friend.
Right.
And why are you so afraid of him?
That's my business, Mr. Garson.
Oh, really?
Oh, wait. Did he shoot himself because of you?
Of course not.
He shot himself because of you.
Leave me alone. It's not fair, bullying me like that. I wanna go.
Look at her.
Go if you can. Personally, I ask for nothing better. Fortunately, we don't exist beyond these.
You're hateful, both of you.
Hateful. Yeah, that's the word. Now get on with it. That fellow who killed himself because of you. You were his mistress, huh?
Was he poor or was he not? Give a straight answer.
Yes. He was poor.
Oh.
And then you had your reputation to keep up. One day he came and told you to run away with him and you laughed in his face. Am I right?
That's it. You laughed at him. And so he killed himself.
You're both have a baby. So there!
And you didn't want one?
Of course I didn't! But still, the baby came. I went to Switzerland for 5 months. No one knew anything. Roger was with me when it was born. He was happy to have a child, but I wasn't.
And then?
There was a balcony overlooking the lake. I brought a big stone, and he could see what I was up to, and he kept shouting, "Estelle, for God's sake, don't!" I hated him then. He saw it all. He was leaning over the balcony and he saw the rings spreading on the water. Then I came back to Paris. He did as he wished.
You mean he blew his brains out?
It was stupid of him, really. My husband never suspected anything.
No, you shouldn't be angry at me, Estelle.
I'm not angry with you.
Well, what about me? Do you hate me?
What do you think?
So, Mr. Garson, do you understand things better now?
Yeah, a bit better. Suppose we're trying to help each other.
I don't need help.
Inez, they've laid their traps already like a cobweb. None of us can save himself or herself. We're practically linked together. So you can take your choice. Hello? What's happening?
They sold the room. There's a man
What?
and a woman sitting on my bed. My bed! Ah, fine. Make yourselves at home, you pigs. What are they doing? Damn it, it's getting dark. I hear whispers. Is he gonna make love to her on my bed? What's that she said? It's noon already? Blacked out. I can't see or hear a thing. I guess I'm done with the earth. Oh, it feels so empty. Really dead at last. All of me is here in this room. What were you saying? Something about helping me, right?
Yes.
Help me to do what?
To defeat their tricks. To help me, and only needs a little effort, Inez. Just a spark of human feeling.
Human feeling. That's beyond my range. I'm rotten to the core.
And how about me? Shouldn't we at least try?
It's no use. I'm all dried up. Not for Estelle, though.
Inez, it's a trap. They're watching you.
I know. Look, I know that it's a trap, and you're another trap. Everything here is a trap. But what do I care? I'm a pitfall too. For her, obviously, and maybe I'll catch her.
Drop it, Inez. Drop it. Open your hands and let go of everything. Or else you'll bring disaster on all three of us.
Do you think I'll let go? I'll catch her, she'll see you through my eyes, as Florence saw that other man. I can't even feel sorry for myself, even for myself. I know that I am in a trap and there's nothing I can do.
Well, I can feel sorry for you. I can see it into your heart. You think I'd want to hurt you? I'm dried up too, but for you I can still feel pity.
Keep your pity to yourself. Don't forget, Garson, that I'm a trap, so you should be careful. But if you leave us in peace, I'll make sure not to harm you.
Garcin, please, you can help me.
What? If you want help, ask her.
Come on, Garcin. Wait. Olga's taking him to the cabaret.
Took who?
Peter. My dearest admirer. She persuaded him to come out with her tonight. Olga looks like an idiot flirting with him. What is she doing? He belonged to me.
Why would you bother about them? Yes, he was yours once. But now, try to make him hear you. Go on. Olga can talk to him, touch him as much as she likes, and you can't.
Yes, look! She's pressing her fake chest against him. Can't you see how idiotic she is? Is there really nothing left of me?
Nothing of you is left on Earth. But here, would you like that exit button? Or probably that ornament on the mantelpiece? That chair's yours. Everything in this room of ours is yours. And I, my dear, am yours forever.
You're mine? No. You know too much about me. You know I'm rotten through and through. But Peter, he thinks highly of me. Just look at Olga's face. All red like a tomato. Yes, I see you, Olga. Wait. What's that? Our poor dear Estelle? What a bitch! You didn't even shed a tear at the funeral. Wait, no, don't tell him. Please don't tell him. He doesn't seem surprised. Not what I expected. Keep him then. Dance! On with it! Why are they playing so softly? Louder, please! I can't hear. It's so far away. I can hear a sound. All over. It's the end. The earth has left me. Don't turn away from me, please. Take me in. Look at me.
Fine. Telling you, Estelle. You should just speak to Inez.
Come on, Estelle. You shall be whatever you like. Deep down in my eyes, you'll see yourself just as you want to be.
Oh, leave me in peace. You haven't any eyes. Damn it, isn't there anything I can do to get rid of you?
So, it's a man you need.
Not any
right?
man. You.
No need to lie. I'm pretty much the only man here, so of course you want me. I'm not your type at all, and I'm not the young nincompoop, and I don't dance the tango.
I'll take you as you are. Maybe I can change you.
Doubt it. I've other things to worry about.
Then I'll sit here and wait for you to notice me.
Ah, yes, that's right. Fawn on him like the bitch you are. He's not even that handsome.
Don't listen to her.
Fine. I'll give you what I can. Doesn't amount to much. I won't love you. I know you too well.
Do you want me though?
Estelle, Garcin, you're crazy. You're not alone. I'm here too.
Of course. But what does it matter?
Fine, very well. Have it your own way. I'm the weaker party here, 1 against 2. But don't forget, I'm here cringing at your heterosexuality.
Now then.
Really? Didn't I tell you not to pay any attention to her?
You've got it wrong. It's Gomez. He's back in the press room. They're shivering. It must be winter down there. Oh, funny. They should feel the cold like that when I'm feeling so hot. This time he's talking about me.
Is it
Finally.
going to last long? You might as well at least tell me what they're saying.
Nothing worth repeating. He's just a goddamn bloody idiot. Let's come back to ourselves. Are you going to love me?
What a nuisance you are. I'm going to give you my whole attention. And everything could be so simple.
But they shot me.
I know, because you refuse to fight. Well, why shouldn't you?
I didn't exactly refuse. I took the train. They caught me at the frontier. I was about to go to Mexico. I meant to launch a pacifist newspaper down there. Well, why don't you speak?
What could I say? You acted correctly since you didn't want to fight. How on earth can I guess what you want me to answer?
Can't you guess? Well, I can. He wants you to tell him that he bolted like a lion. For bolt he did, and that's what's biting him.
But you had to run away. If you stayed there, they'd send you to jail, wouldn't they?
Of course. Well, Estelle, am I a coward?
Look, that's your trouble. I can't put myself in your skin.
I want to make a stand, but was that my real motive? Day and night, I paced myself, and by the end of it, I felt as if I've given my whole life to introspection. I always went back to one thing certain, that I had acted as I did. I took the train to the frontier. My death will settle it. I'll prove to those men that I'm not a coward.
My poor darling, look at me. What trouble would those men are thinking? Forget them. There's only me now.
But they won't forget me ever. They'll die, but others will come after them to carry the legend. I've let my fate in their hands.
Garcin.
Still there? Now listen. I just want you to do me a favor. Say we can really love each other, okay? Look at it this way. If there's just one person to say I didn't run away, that I'm brave and decent, well, that one person's faith would save me. Will you have that faith in me, Estelle?
Oh, you silly man. Do you think I could love a coward?
But just now you said...
What do you expect me to say? Don't you realize how irritating it is to answer such questions? You make things difficult. Still, I'd love you just the same. Even if you were a coward. Isn't that enough?
You disgust me! Both of you! I'm going.
You won't get anywhere though. That exit button is just for show.
I'll make them open it.
Please, please!
Oh, no. Don't worry, dearie. That bell doesn't work. You know that.
I tell you, they will let me out.
Sure.
For pity's sake, I'm through with the both of you.
Well, fine. Yes. It's quite true. You're a coward.
Well, I hope you're satisfied now. You spat in my face playing up to him, and we had a fight on his account. But he's going, and good riddance for that. We'll finally have the place to ourselves, dearie.
You won't gain anything. If you can figure a way out, I'm going to.
Where?
I don't care where, as long as it's far away from you.
Let me out! Damn it! I'll endure anything. Anything would be better than this. Please let me go.
What?
What's that?
Whoa. Well, Garcin, you're free to go. Oh.
I wonder where that appeared.
What are you waiting for? Just hurry up and go.
No, I won't go. I won't go.
Estelle? Not you too then. Wow, so what? The barrier's down. What are we waiting for? Why are we waiting? What a situation! Look at us three. We're inseparables.
Inseparables? Gerson, come. Lend me a hand, quickly. We'll kick her out together. That'll teach her a lesson.
Wait, Estelle! Hey, wait! Hey, let me stay. I will go not into the passage. Let me stay.
No. Let her go.
You're crazy. She hates you.
It's because of her I'm staying here.
All right, fine. Let's just get rid of this pop-up. It's 10 times hotter here since it appeared. Because of me, you said.
Yes. You. Anyhow, you know what it means to be a coward.
Do you really want to convince me?
That's the one and only thing I wish for now. I can't hear them anymore. Nothing's left on me on earth. Not even the name of a coward. So Inez, we are alone. It's you who matters. If you have faith in me, I'm saved. That's it.
It won't be easy. Look at me. I'm a hard-headed woman.
Listen. Each man has an aim in life, a leading motive. I aimed at being a real man. Can I be a coward when I deliberately courted danger at every turn? And can they judge me by my life, by a single action?
Why not? For 30 years, you dreamt of being a hero and accepted thousands of petty mistakes because a hero can do no wrong. But then a day came when you were up against it, the true challenge, and then what did you do? You took the train to Mexico.
I dreamt, you say? It was no dream. When I chose the hardest path, I made my choice deliberately. A man is what he wills himself to be, Nez.
Prove it then. Prove it that it was no dream.
I died too soon. I wasn't given time to do my deeds. What do you expect?
One always dies too soon or too late. And yet one's whole life is complete at that moment, with a line drawn neatly under it, ready for the summing up. You are your life, and nothing else.
What a woman you are. Answer for everything.
Come on, pull yourself together, man. Rake up some arguments. Wasn't I right when I said you were vulnerable? Now you're going to pay the price. And what a price! You're a coward, Garson, because I wish it. Because I wish you are a coward. They're open now, those man hands. But you can't push thoughts with hands, so you have no choice. You must convince me.
Garcin, revenge yourself.
How? Tell me how.
Look at me. With those burning eyes, darling.
That's true.
Ha! No! You weak! Running to women to console you!
That's right, Inez. Squeal away. Look at me, Garcin. Shh, don't listen to her.
Oh, wow! How lovely! Coward Garcin and baby killer Estelle. Make your stakes, everyone. Will coward Garcin devour the lady or won't he dare? What's the betting? I'm watching you. Everybody's watching because I'm a crowd all by myself. Do you hear the crowd? Do you hear them muttering? Garcin mumbling and muttering. Coward, 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 coward. That's what they're saying. It's no use trying to escape because I won't let you go. What do you hope to get from her silly affections? Forgetfulness? But I won't forget you. It's I you must convince. So come to me. I'm waiting. Come along now. Look how obedient he is. Like a well-trained dog who comes when his mistress calls. Look at him. Coward.
This statue. Alright. I'm in hell. Everything's thought out beforehand. They knew I'd be staring at this bronze thing. So this is hell. I never have believed it. You remember we were told about torture chambers, the fire. There's no need for red hot pokers. Hell is other people.
My darling, please.
No, no, no. Let me be. She is between us. I cannot love you when she's watching.
Right. In that case, I'll stop her from watching.
What do you think you're doing? You can't make me leave. I'm already dead. Same as you.
Dead?
Dead. 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 Knives, poison, egresses, glitches, all useless. It happened already. Do you understand? Once and for all. Forever.
Forever. My God.
Dead.
How funny. Forever.
Forever and ever.
Forever.
And ever.
Forever.
Well, let's get on with it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to take you to your room.
That was an unconventional piece and surreal performance from our theater art stream. Before we proceed to the next part of our program, we would like to encourage everyone to share your thoughts about the performances and to use the hashtags MANNISADT12, hashtag Virtual Exhibition Recital, and hashtag DLSU-SHS when you post online. We will conclude today's recital with a chorale and orchestral arrangement of the song I See the Light from Disney's Tangled, to be performed by our music students.
All those days watching from the windows, all those years outside looking in, all that time never even knowing just how blind I've been. Now I'm here blinking in the starlight. Now I'm here, suddenly I see, standing here, it's all so clear, I'm where I'm meant to be, and at last I see the light, and it's like the fog is lifted, and at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is blue, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything is different now that I see you.
All those days chasing down a daydream, all those years living in a blur, all that time never truly seeing things the way they were. Now she's here
shining in the starlight. Now she's here, suddenly I know. If she's here, it's crystal clear. I'm where I'm meant to go. And at last I see the light, and it's like the fog is lifted. And at last I see the light,
And it's like the sky is blue,
and it's warm and real and bright.
and the world has somehow shifted.
All at once, everything is different now that I see you. Now that I see you.
I got goosebumps after watching that performance. It has indeed brought a new light to the popular song. Kudos our music students. To send your cheers and commendations to our student performers this afternoon, you may tweet or post using our official hashtags MANNISADT12, hashtag Virtual Exhibition Recital, and hashtag DLSU-SHS so they can read and be inspired by your kind words. Please also visit the ADT official website. The performances this afternoon will be available on our website together with a collection of artworks and other performances of our ADT students. You can also check out here the Arts and Design Shop program offering and the ADT Pass and upcoming activities and events. Please see the comment section for the website address. Dear guests, we have reached the end of our program. For our closing remarks, we'll be hearing from one of our administrators who has always been a supporter of the Arts and Design Shop. Let's hear it from our beloved DLSU-IS Principal, Mr. Raymond Endriga.
Good day, my dear Lasalians. George Bernard Shaw, a great playwright and a Nobel Prize winner for literature, once said that without art, the crudeness of reality would make this world unbearable. I believe that this is true. The arts, regardless of its medium, gives life and color and meaning to our existence. It makes things lighter and makes us relate to things easily. It captures thoughts, emotions, our culture, our lives. I believe that in this time when people are stressed and the world is filled with so much anxiety, we need more artists to emerge. We need to let that creativity out in each and every one of us so we may continue to inspire and help spread the message of hope and positivity. While it is a fact that not all can be artists, I am just happy and proud that we have set of students each year to help hone their skills to become better, if not the best artists of the future. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the organizers of MANNIS and Dikit. Despite the pandemic, you were able to push through with your objectives to impart to our students what they need to learn. Your efforts have not been in vain. You were able to produce students who did not only show great standards in their works, but with values that anchor them to their faith and to their dreams. Of course, allow me to congratulate as well our grade 11 and grade 12 artists for hanging on, trusting your teachers, and continuously believing in yourselves. With what I have seen today, my heart tells me that your future will be brighter and more colorful than expected. Your outputs are unremarkably impressive. Again, Congratulations. Continue to shoot your arrows, my dear Arts and Design LaSallians. Continue achieving your dreams and continue to make this world a better and brighter world to live in. Animo LaSalle.
The world might have stopped because of the pandemic and activities that catered to a live audience were compromised. But such a creative field found ways to show their art and reach their audience confined at home. MANNIS is a proof that amidst all the challenges, we can still be able to produce meaningful and caliber art pieces. Thank you for joining us this afternoon, and we hope to see you again in our future arts events. May I also request everyone to answer the evaluation form that can be found in the comment section so that we may be able to further improve our succeeding exhibits and recitals. Please also stand by for the singing of the Lasallian hymn. Pagpupugay sa mga alagad ng sining at ng bayan. Animo DLSU-IS SHS Arts and Design Track. Animo LaSalle.
Hail, hail, alma mater, hail to De La Salle. We'll hold your banner high and bright, a shield of green and white. We'll fight to keep your glory bright, and never shall we fail. Hail to thee, our alma mater, hail, hail, hail. Hail, hail, alma mater, hail to De La Salle. We'll hold your banner high and bright, a shield of green and white. We'll fight to keep your